It would suck to be a vampire on a long-running TV show because you're not allowed to age. David Boreanaz and the guy who played Spike, for a long time they looked just the same, but then they got the spin-off show. So for 23 years of their life they had to be one age? It's just a hell of a life to live.
I'm sorry, I'm just hung up on the sentence, it would suck to be a vampire on a long-running show.
Yes, suck. That was an unintentional pun. But a pun nonetheless.
Hey, thanks for joining us on the Unboxing Show. We're going to open our mail, things that people send to us in our P.O. box. And we're going to thank our donors, people who go to welcometothebasementshow.com and contribute.
People like these people.
Barry, who says, "Hey Matt, I enjoy Welcome to the Basement very much. I did not miss a single episode. Please take this donation as a token of my gratitude and appreciation sent from the Netherlands. If you ever think of doing a Holland special, why not? I would suggest the movie Black Book to go with my all-time favorite beer, La Trappe Double." Thanks, Barry. The Netherlands. It seems like the place where Sauron should live. The Netherlands. But I'm sure your country's very nice.
I'd love to go there sometime. And I'd love to see Black Book.
Emily, Mitchell, Ralph, Mike, Kempson, Gail, Ann, Shannon, Alfred, Bernard, Andrew, JP, Mary Beth, Shelby, Justine, RPC Services, Reed, Joseph, Patrick, Jed. The rest of our donors later in the show. We've got a couple of postcards today. This one is from Andrew. Dolphins. Far love, Pa. Have you ever seen Attack of the 50-Foot Woman? Not a great movie, but it made a big impact on me. A 50-foot woman makes a big impact on everybody.
Oh! I have seen the end of that movie. Makes me now want to see the beginning.
I thought I saw the one with Lou Costello. I think I've seen that one. The Bride of Candy Rock or something.
I'm not familiar.
And this Totoro postcard, I'm sure you'll want to take this one home, is from Ben, who says, "Hey Craig, I've been marathoning the albums of Bob Dylan during this virus, and I was wondering which is your favorite album. What is your favorite underrated song?"
Okay, this is for me the hardest question in the world. I'm gonna say "Bring It All Back Home," the one where he goes electric, but it's half electric, half acoustic. The balance of the album is perfect.
Highway 61 was my gateway into Dylan, and that's always going to be my favorite. Favorite underrated Dylan song? "Every Grain of Sand."
Oh, it's a beautiful song.
It's a beautiful song. It makes you want to be a Christian.
Yeah, my favorite underrated is probably "The Groom Still Waiting at the Altar."
Oh, yeah.
Because that really isn't like anything else that he does. It's just so relentless and driving.
It sounds like a bar song.
There's Blood on the Tracks, which deals with him going through his divorce in the early days, but this is like, the divorce is over.
Here are a couple of envelopes to open. This is a letter from Carrie in South Jordan, Utah.
This is a letter from Benjamin in North Aurora, Illinois.
This is cute. "Dear Matt and Craig, Matt, I love your cats. Craig, congrats on the new baby. I love watching your show on YouTube, and I have a question for you both. What do you think of the Twilight Saga? You all are awesome. I hope that you all have a great day. Sorry for my misspelling. You are all so funny. P.S. Here is a thumb kiss." Thank you, Carrie. I love this letter. That's great. I don't think much of the Twilight Saga. I only watched the first movie, and I fell asleep in the middle of it, so...
I think that if I watched it now, I'd be more forgiving than I would be if I would have watched it back when it first came out. Because I appreciate all of the actors involved now better than I would have back then. You know, when something's so popular and you don't want to watch it, and you don't want to like it, you're not going to like it. Hello from Aurora, Illinois. I believe that's where Wayne's World takes place.
Party on, Wayne.
Yes, I will. That's how it goes, right?
Yep.
Okay. You have wonderful handwriting. I'd like to thank you three for the countless hours of entertainment and pop culture education you provided me for the past 7 years. I began watching it in high school. 2 colleges, 3 jobs, and 3 apartments later, I still look forward to every Friday. Welcome to the Basement is both comforting and fresh. Art question. I love questions. You guys aren't too far from Chicago, so I was wondering if you have a favorite piece at the Art Institute or can think of one that deserves more attention. Here in $20.
Hey, nice.
There you go. Thumb kisses. Benjamin. My favorite piece there is one of the flagship pieces, Paris Street on a Rainy Day. It is subtly weird. What I like most about it is the last time I went there, around a year and a half ago, it wasn't there. It was sent off to Europe, and they sent another one of his paintings that I thought I'd never be able to see in person there. Same artist, and it's the Floor Scrapers, and that's a painting that I like more than the other one. It's 3 guys scraping floors in Paris, and they get to drink wine at work. I don't get to do that. I hope to see you at the Art Institute sometime, Benjamin.
And now, viewer questions. Rebecca Pele Marie, what are you reading? Since late 2018, I've been on a kind of a Stephen King project. I'm trying to read pretty much all of his books. Here's a picture of my personal Dark Tower, if you will. And currently, I am reading 11/22/63. And currently, I am reading 11/22/63. This is a book about the JFK assassination. It's about time travel. It's a love letter to the 50s and 60s, and it's really, really good.
This is from Spencer, who writes, when making a musical, should studios bring back the practice of dubbing when an actor's singing voice isn't up to par? The criticism that actors such as Pierce Brosnan and Mamma Mia, Russell Crowe in Les Miserables, and Emma Watson, Beauty and the Beast, have received for their vocal performances makes me ask this. I do not like dubbing of voices in musicals. I accept it in the old ones because, like casual racism, there's nothing you can do about it in movies from the 1950s. If an actor can't sing, don't cast him in a musical.
I don't have a problem with it because it only means that 2 performers get work instead of 1.
Oh, well, that's a nice way of looking at things.
I remember when Woody Allen made his one musical, Everyone Says I Love You, and he insisted that everyone sing their songs. He didn't care about their singing ability or anything. But Julia Roberts was so bad that he dubbed someone else in for her singing. Rebecca has another question. Do you ever think about leaving social media? No. If I want to leave social media, I'll leave it and then I can just come back. These people who make these dramatic exits, I'm canceling my account, everyone. I know you've read all my posts and they've meant so much to you, but I need to step away. It's just so bogus and kind of silly. I have a Twitter account that I never use. I don't have an Instagram account. I pretty much just use Facebook to find out what my friends are up to.
I can't leave Facebook because I have to post stuff about this show on it. I don't know how not to do that. I wouldn't mind leaving Facebook because it would give me back a large portion of my life. Also, I would like it if the government actually cracked down on Facebook, etc., to make them not spy on us. I would prefer it if they charged us $5 a month, all of us, instead of selling our information or using our information against us.
Okay, we've got some packages to open.
All right, this is from Sean in Victoria, British Columbia.
What do you got there? A book? What are you going to do, read a book?
This is a book of short stories by a man named Thomas King. It's called One Good Story. That one. Right here. Not Stephen King, pal. It's Thomas King.
Did Sean include a note or anything?
Here's a creepy wax figure of John F. Kennedy. One hopes. It's a wax figure. Dear Craig, some short stories for your birthday. Happy birthday! Thank you. May the coming year be better for you and everyone than this year has been for us. Sending off parcels meant for specific events in the basement. Such a crapshoot in timing. But happy birthday nonetheless, and stay well, you and yours. Hey, I got it before my birthday, Sean.
This is a DVD from Fran Newhouse.
What?
From the director of Conan the Barbarian and the star of Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia, and for a limited time only at no extra charge, we'll be including some Harry Dean Stanton. It's Dillinger. Is that Warren Oates?
Warren Oates played Dillinger, yeah.
Cool. Wow. I don't know that I ever even knew about this movie. When I receive records in our P.O. box, I listen to them, and last time I said I was going to listen to this one, and I did. It is Strange Trails by Lord Huron. I had never heard of this band. I thought this was a band from yesteryear, but they're a modern band. They've got a sound that's very similar to My Morning Jacket, to Fleet Foxes, Blitzen Trapper. It's a genre I like to call arena folk. Music that speaks of rural spaces, but it's got a huge sound to it. I may not have made that up. I might have heard that from somewhere else. It's really good stuff. The song Meet Me in the Woods, I know I've heard that somewhere. That's a theme song to a show or a movie, or closing credits music, or something like that. I looked these guys up, and their music is all over TV and movies and probably commercials.
I think that's the way you make it as a musician these days.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. These guys are a big deal, and I like this. It's very well done. Unfortunately, there's 4 sides of music here, and when you get to side C, you start to realize that all the songs kind of sound the same, and you get sick of them. And, you know, bands, I'm going to tell you one more time, your album, 2 sides, 46 minutes tops. That's an album. Do that.
The Beatles had 1 double disc. If they only took 1, nobody else needs more than 1, right?
I think the Stones only had 1.
Hey, we have some donors here, and they have names. Names such as these names. Adam, William, Jeff, Anthony, Lindsay, Michael, Abraham, Andrea, Luke, Brian, David, Gil, Carelock Services, Eric, Thomas, Robert, Kieran, Catherine, Stephanie, Nathan, Harrison, and Grant. Thank you.
Let's open the last two packages.
This is from Mr. A. Benedict.
This is from Mr. Jason Tucker, not Jason Tucker Esquire. Was he disbarred?
I have an envelope with nothing in it.
This says, buddies, take care of business.
Dear Matt and Craig, I love watching your show so much. It's been some time since I sent you my local potato chips. So I decided to get something for Lorenzo. I loved this book when I was his age, and I hope he likes it too. This is from Alec. Thank you, Alec. It's a pop-up book of dragons. Watch out, home viewers. 3D. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
It is a Welcome to the Basement binder. Dear Matt, Craig, and Toda, congratulations on your 200th episode of Welcome to the Basement. May joy and happiness follow you for all the next 200, or at least until you become multimillionaires and retire. Gotta get right on that. I must say, however, that I was absolutely horrified at the way Matt stores correspondence. Not only is piling paper in a wicker basket messy, but it lends itself to losing stuff and does nothing to protect the nice notes and letters and things from exposure to the harsh conditions of your average basement. So he has created for us the old letter file where we can put all of our correspondence. It will not all fit, but we've got pages in there, and cool, that's great. I will make use of this.
That's a brilliant start, at least. Yeah, that's great.
Craig will now recommend an episode from our back catalog for you to watch or rewatch.
This is a movie that we did, I don't know, in our third year or so. A movie called Sunrise, A Tale of Two Humans. This is another silent film and also counted as one of the best and most important movies of all time. And so you should check it out just so if it comes up at a cocktail party, you know what movie we're talking about.
It is a very, very good movie, and it's very serious, but we say some funny jokes. And you get to hear the line, play that new song about the Jolly Good Fellow. There's a button at the end of this episode that you can click to watch that episode, and right now you can watch this.
You can.